Are you tired of being single? And now you feel like you're finally ready to find love? Well, in today's episode, I'm going to be sharing with you what are the 3 steps that you must follow in order to find the one. So stay tuned and watch. This is Alexandra Villarroel Abrego, and I welcome you to another episode of A.V.A Coaching for You. In today's episode, I'm going to be sharing with you what are the 3 steps to finding the one, to finding love, to not being single anymore. So if you're interested in that, well, you will love today's video. Now, before we get started with today's topic, I invite you, as I always do, to visit my website, alexandravillarroel.com, and sign up to my email list. Because if you do so, I will be sending over your way a free 4-part video training series that will teach you how to take your personal and professional life to the next level. Now, you definitely want to do that, especially if you're looking for love, right? Because when you become the best version of yourself, when you better yourself, when you have a great life that you enjoy and love, that's when love shows up, right? So make sure you go do that right now. So without any further ado, well, let's begin with the first step. The first step to finding love, to finding the one. The first step is being healed. Be healed. Very often as we grow older, as we experience love, as we get our heart broken over and over and over again, well, we start to resent love. We start to be fearful of love. We start to close a lot of doors and put up a lot of walls, making it harder for us to receive true love. And what happens is that if you are a broken person, if you walk around with a broken heart and you feel like you haven't forgiven yet the people who have hurt you in the past, the only people that will show up in your life will be disguised healers that show up and pretend to be, let's say, the one that you think are the one, but in reality, they're there just to heal you, to try at least to heal you, or, and that's worse, people who are there as a reflection of your subconscious mind. So if, let's say, you think all men are cheaters because in the past you've been cheated on, well, guess what? The men who will show up in your life will be cheaters because that's what your subconscious mind will be attracting, right? So it is very important to heal before you even start thinking about finding the one or finding love, because if not, you're just not going to find the right person, right? It's all going to be healers or people who are just going to repeat the past cycles that you've been on. Now, to heal, it's very important that you understand that everyone in your past was a teacher, was there to teach you specific lessons. And until you learn the lesson, you will keep on repeating basically the lesson, you will keep on repeating that same experience. So I think that the main step towards healing is really understanding what lessons did they have to teach you. And every single person that comes to your life, and especially the ones that hurt you the most, were there to teach you great lessons. Now, I'm not going to dive into, healing and everything. I could do another video on it. Let me know in the comment section if you want me to do that. But step number 1 to find love is healing. The second step, and this one I think is a fun one, is be ready. Once you're healed, now you can prepare your life for receiving love. So, little things like taking care of yourself, making sure that you always become the best version of yourself, physically, mentally, spiritually, really loving yourself, as they always say. Then little things like, let's say, making sure you have 2 nightstands, making sure you create some space in your closet maybe so that someone, could come into your life and maybe have like a drawer in your closet or something, making sure that around you, you kind of start arranging your space to receive the one, right? So that, especially in Feng Shui, they talk a lot about that and how you should be doing that if you want to attract someone. So I highly recommend doing that. Really prepare for love, Think to yourself, imagine if I told you in 3 months, the men of your dreams or the woman of your dreams will show up in your life. Are you ready? If you say, oh no, I'm not ready, I have to do this, I have to work on that, I have to read certain books, or I have to, go to the gym more often, or my space is not adapted to having someone in my life, well, now is the time to start getting prepared. Be ready for love, step number 2. And finally, the third step to attract love in your life is to be love. There is no way in a million years that you will attract love if all you think about is how single you are, how lonely you are, how unhappy you are because you don't have someone in your life and because you're single. If you feel like that, if you think like that, if you speak like that, believe me that you are repelling love, basically. You are not attracting love. Everything in the universe is energy. Everything is frequency. And whatever it is that you want to attract, whether it be love, success, money, whatever it is, you have to be a match to that frequency. Right? So if you want love, you need to start feeling like you already have love. Wake up every morning and feel, you know that feeling that you feel when you're falling in love with someone, when it's the beginning and you kind of feel butterflies in your stomach and you're always happy and you're always feeling good. You have to start being like that. And I know it might sound weird to be like, how can I be like that if it's not happening? But you can. That's the power of humans. You know, we are the masters of our emotions. We can master whatever emotion. That's how do you think actors are able to cry in a scene when they're not actually living that? Because you are able to create that within you. So you need to start being love if you want to attract love. So a quick recap. You know, if you want to find love, if you no longer want to be single, if you feel like this is the time or this is the year for you to find love, well, the first thing you have to make sure of, you have to be healed, right? So be healed. The second thing is be ready, and finally be love already. Believe me that if you follow these 3 steps, there is no other way, there is no other option really than for you to find love. It's gonna happen, right? But you need to make sure that you are healed, that you are ready, and that you are loved. In the comment section below, let me know which one of these 3 steps you need to work on. Do you need to work on healing? Do you need to work on being ready and preparing your life for love? Do you need to work on being love, on creating that emotion constantly within you? Which one of these 3 steps do you need to work on? I would love to hear from you. Also, if you like this video, I really believe that you would love my program, A Year of Love. It's a program that really helps you stay in that energy, right? In the energy of love. It also helps you prepare for love. It helps you heal, you know, from past wounds. So if you want to have more information about this program that lasts a whole year, really, where I'm with you during a whole year teaching you how to not only attract love, but attract all things good in your life, because love is an energy. And when you vibrate at that energy, you become a master really of all good things. You know, you attract any good thing that is in the world. You attract miracles and things like that. So if you're interested in that, go in the description below this video and you will find a link where you can have more information, of course. Now, if you like this video, don't forget to like it. Don't forget to share it with all of your friends. And of course, to subscribe for new videos almost every day of the week. So that is it for today, and I will see you very soon.